Hi FlossTube, I'm Joy.
I'm Emma Kay.
And we're the Carolina Stitchers. We're gonna do something special today. We're coming a little bit early and we're gonna do a WIP parade for you guys. We had a wonderful week.
Yep.
We had family dinner on Thursday, which was delicious.
We did hibachi. It was so good.
On the Blackstone. It was so good. But we have so many leftovers. You guys have got to eat that
We're
stuff.
gonna eat it after this.
I know. As soon as we clicked on, I was starving. Surely we'll make it. I think I counted. How many WIPs do I have, Emma?
Over 40.
I think like 50.
Yep.
How many do you have?
Like 15.
Wow. We also have some exciting news in the family. We have a new stitcher. My daughter-in-law, my son actually bought her some cross stitch and she has taken off.
Really, like it's amazing. So
I told her next visit we're going to do a special edition. So we're super excited.
Yeah, which she started it's the pumpkin spice latte by the Witchy Stitcher, the They're Here pattern, same one I had done, shown on an earlier episode, but that's a picture she sent. She's gotten so much done.
She started with the small one and my son said that she was like, oh, I'm ready to move up.
Yeah.
She's very crafty anyway though. She knits. She does nails.
Like we have someone else to talk to about it.
So we are super excited.
Yep.
I'm like, it just opens up all the gift giving. It's going to be super fun.
Yep.
And we're also, with that, adding a new member to the family.
Yay.
My son and daughter-in-law are expecting. And we know it's a little boy. So we're going to have 2 grandsons. We are over the moon excited. Like my heart, it just can hardly take it. But I'm going to take it. So we also want to give some thank yous to PM and Steph, Just Keep Stitching. They did a shout out. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
We have had so much fun meeting you guys 2 StitchCons ago. We've been there twice now, and that was a lot of fun. And they are just who you see on the FlossTube. So nice, so welcoming, so funny. We have a new friend who also gave us gave us a shout out. That was Britches Get Stitches.
Yeah, I love that name.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. So she is super fun. We'll leave a link to Just Keep Stitching and Britches Get Stitches today. So that was great. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do my haul just because I don't want to leave it sitting for another week. Next week we'll finish up our Christmas in July. Do you have anything for haul this weekend?
I've got some haul, which this is from Joannes. It's not cross stitch or craft related, but it's a little weenie dog skeleton for Halloween. Twinning. But yeah, Joannes got their Halloween out, so I got a few things from there, like a doormat, and this was just so cute. And then, should I play the button? It might be loud, I don't know.
You can try it and turn it off.
Headphone users beware. It lights up and barks and everything, and I'm like, that is just the silliest, cutest thing. So I got that. And then I did get something else from Joannes. So they shipped in 2 yards of fabric, so it's a lot of fabric, but it's Michael Myers from Halloween. I just like the
so
back
what do
to
you think
slay
you're gonna do?
the
Do you think
day.
you'll try a project bag?
Well, maybe a project bag. I could take your suggestion and do a skirt. You never know.
It wouldn't even have to be a mini
Possibilities are
skirt.
endless.
You have 2 yards.
It's a ton of fabric. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I want to try, like, maybe a simple project bag with it. I think that's going to be awesome. But I just saw that fabric, how to get it. So I got that. And then the other thing I have for haul is I pre-ordered this back in April. It's the Keepsakes, the Any Tiny Town. Yep, Any Town, Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. It's a special edition. So it's got the little Keepsakes and 310 on it. So that came in last week. And then I got it fully kitted up. So this is just the DMC called for. And then this is just the Anytown Tiny Town fabric. It's 16 count Ada. I think it's Needle Bling. Is that the name of it or the name of the? And it's Shrieky's Tan. So that is what I'm going to stitch it on.
That's a beautiful neutral.
Yeah, so I'm super excited for that. That's my haul. It was small, but
I need to give them a call. I actually had a message at StitchCon. They have a little form you can fill out if you want something from the store without going to the store. We'd already been to the store once and we know our limits. But remember the one I saw that I thought would be perfect for Grace?
Yes.
For my other darling daughter. they said it's in.
Ooh,
So,
that's
I'll
exciting.
show that when we
that
get
one
it.
would be really nice.
I would say, but she watches FlossTube, so I can have no secrets. But I'll show you my haul. We went to Joannes, so I picked up, these are my very favorite scissors in the world, the only kind that I use.
Yep.
These are Ginger, and they're the stork scissors, and this probably makes my 4th pair. So, and they don't wear out. I just like to have, if I need an extra pair for upstairs, or
if the children inevitably misplace them, like last time.
then we have like the Inquisition. I picked up some more bobbins, and I've used a lot of them, and I've just come to the realization this is my
forte. Way to go.
That's what I do. That's my trade treat. From Fat Quarter Shop, I received my monthly weigh-in, Stitching with the Housewives. I love that one because it's already on that fabric that I love this
I
type of
really
fabric.
like that one.
And I kitted it up.
I love those colors.
Me too. I can't wait.
Ready for fall.
Me too. So that came, and then from 123, I picked up some more fabric. This is my 28 count L from Picture This Plus.
See, that ale definitely looks different from the one I got in Ada.
Yeah, I've noticed the Ada has a green, more of a green cast to it, and I just don't see that with this. It's beautiful. And then some more Murky. Picture This Plus Murky, 28 count Lugana. It's my very favorite Halloween fabric. I ended up being short when I was kitting up my Big City Christmas for whatever reason. I didn't have the music hall.
Oh.
So I added that.
Nice.
I won't go through it because I don't spoil surprises. But my Halloween issue came.
Mine should be coming
And
next
I can
week.
tell you already, this is, it looks like a little, almost a Quaker sampler. But I'm going to put that on some Murky.
Love it.
So I'm going to do that one. And then this just came today. I feel like we're filming on Saturday, and so I feel like it's Sunday. So when the mail came, I felt shocked.
Yeah.
The Crafty Grimalkin, she is on Etsy. And I picked up, because I fell in love with the Atomic, this is Amber Waves in the, what is it, Atomic Ranch. She doesn't have the name of the dyer, but that's what it was. In 20 count Lugana. And then 2 project bags. Again, from the Crafty Grimalkin. We'll leave her Etsy information below. How cute is that? And then, of course, spooky season's coming up.
Yes. I really like that color. It's kind of like the honeycomb. Super nice.
So, picked those up. That was my haul. I actually had something else for haul, but it's a WIP.
Oh, so you
I couldn't
show them
wait.
the WIP.
So I did that, and then we're going to go ahead with our giveaway winner from last episode. We did draw a winner, and again, it's for the Big City Christmas, the hotel, and the theater. We ended up having extras of these. So
And the winner is, which I may mispronounce last name, but Bonnie Scheffer or Scheffer. It'll zoom in. Okay. Come on. Look at the thing.
we'll respond to your comment below, Bonnie. And what did Bonnie have to say?
She said, love your floss tube. My goodness, it can inspire someone to really get into the Christmas spirit and get started to cross stitch Christmas. I've started a couple years, looks so much cuter than mine. Have a great week. Thanks for another great video. I'm sure yours is adorable.
I'm sure.
And congratulations for being the giveaway winner.
Thank you
That's
so much for
exciting.
leaving a comment. We do appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
We won't have a giveaway this week, but we'll have our final Christmas giveaway in our next episode.
Yep.
So I think with that, we're going to dive into whips. You want to start us off, Emma?
I can do some. These are my more recent whips. I'm using my StitchCon bag.
Love
to carry
it.
some. So these are some I've probably showed recently, which that's not a whip, that's a finish.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I have a special guest star today.
Oh gosh. Barbie! I went and saw the Barbie movie this morning with my husband and my younger sister. It is amazing. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Even people that don't like Barbie have liked that movie. It's so good, so funny. I was laughing the whole time. It's really good. I loved it.
So this is our special edition brunette Barbie.
They said all I needed was the roller skates,
Not
the leg
in-
warmers, and
Not in
all that.
stores.
Yeah.
We have the last one available.
Yeah, one of a kind. So this one is the WIP. I actually started this. So this is the Noah's Ark for baby. It's just a little blanket. I don't know if y'all can see that. Which this I got on the freebie table at StitchCon last year. It's just several different patterns. And so I got a baby blanket at Joannes. I started this a while ago, but
love that.
The full little squares. And so I'm just going to do a different symbol on each square. And then I started, if I can get this to unfold, it's just part of Noah and his wagon. So not much on that one, but that's a WIP.
So cute, Emma.
Yep, so I've got that one. And this is Leisure Arts. I didn't even say that part yet. Leisure Arts. So I was like, no wonder that caught my eye. So I've got that. And then this is the WIP I showed last week. It's the Stitching with the Housewives gingerbread cookies. That's what I've gotten started so far. And this is the pattern.
Stitching with the Housewives.
Gingerbread cookies. So I've got that one. And then this one I started for Memorial Day and did not finish that yet. Oh yeah, this.
Emma's also our marine biologist of the family.
Yes, love sea turtles, protect the oceans. So this is
conservationism.
Twin Peak Primitives Patriotic Smalls. So it's got a whole book of smalls, and I started on the Memorial Day one.
That was from Keepsakes? Was that when we went in March?
Yes, this is from Keepsakes in March when we went. And so this, I just did it on a 14 count blue Ada. It's upside down. And that's the Memorial Day. No ma'am.
Oh.
I do have some opalescent I'm planning on using for some of my winter patterns. So we've got that. Oh. And then this is another one. It's Hands on Design, Queen of the Needle, which I've shown this one before. I really like that one.
To make a little, is that on perforated paper?
Yes, it is. Which this is
that
interesting.
What you did?
Yep.
Oh, Emma.
So I started it, but it's super interesting. I'm used to stitching in like a Q-snap or a hoop, so this is the first time I've just held it and stitched, which I'm like, interesting. I like it. It's gonna be super cute.
It's super cute.
And then what else do I have? I feel like I'm going fast. Let's see. Oh, I really
just
like
slow
this
us down
one.
a speed on
Yeah.
it. So your normal speed, and I'm like,
So this is Ink Circles. It's Reflections of Mexico, which I'm really excited to get this one finished. It's just hard to find a time where I could sit down and solely focus on this because I will miss a stitch and be super sad. This one is just on a fabric you gave me. I don't think it's Ada. I think it's linen.
No. Let's see. It's Ada, but it's a small count. It's a smaller count. It looks like 16, and I think it's Picture This plus Relic.
Ooh, so Picture This plus Relic, and I just did this on the Called For Floss. So that is Reflections of Mexico. It's Ink Circles.
That would be an easy one to take around. Emma and I are going on a trip in September.
Yes, we are.
We're getting on a jet plane.
Oh, goodness. Like,
That's okay. You can't be nervous when you're with your mom, right?
no, never. I'm like, it'll be fine. So I've got a
Awesome.
mess of floss, which this is my project bag. I forgot the designer for it. The really tall one.
Is that the Cricklewood?
Yep, Cricklewood Crossing. And so this is my Stephen King house, and I don't have a picture of the Stephen King house because I didn't print it off, but essentially it's just all the rooms from some of his classic works. So I've done it and Pet Cemetery and started on Christine the Car, and this is just on Fabric Flare. It's 14 count Ada in Stormy Gray Dyed Effect, and I got that from Fat Quarter Shop.
That's perfect. Emma.
And I'm just using the Called For DMCs. So that is the Witchy Stitcher Stephen King house. It's on Etsy.
She is on Etsy, and we'll leave that below.
And then this one, I don't have the picture for it either because it's in my other pile. So this is Sweet Dreams by the Witchy Stitcher. It's Nightmare on Elm Street, and this is on, it's Lugana. Is it 18?
Jody's Blood Spatter Fabric. She is the with the Steel City Stitchers. And I actually just gave Emma the rest of the.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot more blood spatter.
I think I had a whole half yard and another one.
So
now
really
with all the
excited to do that
grandbabies, I'm
one.
having to
Do less scary.
gotta be sweet.
I'm doing scary while I can.
That's true.
So
When it's your own children, you can scare them.
Oh, this isn't a WIP. This is one I finished, so I'll save that for next week. And then we've got some more.
I'm excited, Emma.
I know.
Did you count how many you had? What'd you
I
say?
thought it was like 15, but it might be a little bit more because I didn't realize I had multiples in some bags. So this one is the Sue Hillis Designs Stitchers Days of Christmas, which I'm really excited to do this one. This is just on a 14 count Aida, the opalescent, I think it's gold cream.
And it's a huge piece.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It goes all the way down. But I'm just using the called for colors, and I've started on the C. So that is that WIP. It's a lot of fabric. And then this is the WIP I just started this week. I'm really excited about this one. So the Witchy Stitcher, I'm on her Patreon, so she'll release some exclusive patterns. And she released a Summerween pattern. So it is super cute. It's spooky summer. You can tell my printer's running out of ink, but it's got little flamingos and pineapple jack-o'-lanterns. And I just thought that would be super fun to start.
I think you could try to clean your print head.
Oh,
I fixed my printer this week.
Oh.
But I had to clean it. I had to run it through because it was printing like that. And then I should have mentioned earlier, we're coming at you. It looks like a different location, but it's not. Just a different. We're usually facing this way in the craft room, and this time we're facing this way. And so yeah, but anyway. So
if I clean the printer, hopefully it does the.
I had to do it 3 times.
Oh.
I spent all weekend rearranging everything, and then my printer wasn't working correctly. And so when you do it once, then you can print a test sheet. But it took me 3 times. But it totally fixed this.
Maybe I'll try that. Yeah,
I think you have the same printer I do, right?
I do. Yep.
So I think that I had not cleaned that printer head.
I need to do that, especially because when it prints like that, it kind of messes up where you can see certain of the like pattern colors.
I would definitely try that, Emma. Sorry.
Oh, no,
regular schedule
programming. So this is the Witchy Stitcher Spooky Summer. It's part of her Patreon. And I'm just doing this on a pink. This is one of the fabrics you gave me. I'm not sure exactly. It's 14 count Aida. It almost looks like a pink over-dyed. Like a long time ago, like back when I was at USCB.
Back in college.
Yeah. So that one's super cute. I just thought a pink would be a fun little pop.
Tell if it's pictured. I mean, they don't usually use that blue stitch around the edge.
With the edge. But I just thought that'd be super cute. And I didn't use all the called for it. I just switched 2 of them, the 905 and the 3849. The
I
blue
really
and the
love
green.
that fabric for
So,
this.
oh yeah, I thought it'd be super cute. So I've got that.
Can't wait.
And then, let's see.
You know, I was thinking with your fabric, I saw the weenie dog. You and Ruby could have matching outfits.
Oh my goodness, that'd be so cute. Or make her a little like bandana.
Or you have like a little head scarf, and then she has like a little scarf.
That'd be super cute.
We're gonna get Emma on the sewing machine.
I'm gonna. So this one is, which I actually started this for Mania. It's the Lizzie Kate October Flip It A Year with the Charm. So we've got that. I haven't done much of this, and I'm not sure. This was just an extra piece. It's 14 count Aida, just in
I'm pretty sure you picked that up at Fire Poppies.
Oh, yeah.
She had, remember when we could buy like the ornament bags? It was just bags of miscellaneous size fabrics.
So I got that.
That's a nice stiff fabric though.
Oh yeah, I really liked it. I liked it for the year in charms too, because I try to keep those neutral. And so these are a bunch of just little starts from Mania.
Okay.
And it's hands-on design, a year in chalk. This is the red, white, and BBQ. So we've got that. And I'm just doing this on a 14 count Aida. It's chalkboard from Fat Quarter Shop. So I started that. So all of these are on that same fabric. This one is the A Year in Chalk hands-on design and let them eat candy. So for the Halloween.
We love that.
Got that. And I barely did anything on this one. And I'm just using the called for DMC.
They'll go really quickly once you
actually get started. Oh yeah. And so this is another A Year in Chalk hands-on design, Peace on Earth. So we've got that. Did a little bit more of this one. And so it's just using the called fors.
I can't wait to find a board to finish those on.
I know. I got a bunch of finishing stuff I just need to go through.
You do. And I have some extras for you that I pulled out when I was cleaning the craft room.
Can never have too much finishing.
Never.
So this one it's Dirty Annie Southern Style, Peppermint Bark, which I've showed this a few times just because I love it. I need to finish it. Super cute, and this is just a 14 count Ada, an opalescent. And I'm using the called for DMC. So that is my other WIP. I don't think I've got
a
another
needle
one
book?
in
Or
here. Yes, it's a little, so I got this project bag from Goose last year. And it came with a little matching
like a little
thread
floss keeper.
Yep.
Yes.
So I got that from a floss.
I love that.
I just thought that was super cute. This fabric matches the fabric that's on the inside of the bag.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
I was like, gotta have it. And then this one is the Country Cottage Needlework Santa's List. So we've got that. Oh yeah, you're like, what will she check?
This naughty or nice list.
And I'm not sure what fabric. This was another fabric you gave to me.
Gingerbread, opalescent.
Just the called for DMC.
Or they call it crystal. Picture this plush. Crystal, gingerbread.
Really cute fabric.
14 count Ada.
Yep. We've got that.
You're doing really well on that. Sometimes that little opalescent thread makes it
It
super
can be
hard
tricky.
to see. Yeah.
I need to have really good lighting when I stitch on that, just because it really is different when you've got the little gold specks.
It's that fine little thread that goes through it.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Sometimes I just put mine
in the
opposite, like paper against the vinyl, or sometimes this was kind of sticking to her vinyl, and so I'll usually put it in either the fabric, usually the fabric against the vinyl, or I don't know why it wants to stick.
Next time, I don't know either.
Oh, that was
this
again?
is the month-to-month Stitching with the Housewives February. Since I'm a February baby.
Yes.
I really love this. So I've started on this pattern, and this is just on a 14 count Ada in a white opalescent, and it's the called for Classic Colorworks. So I've started on the barn there. I love that needle minder. That's one of my favorites.
Was that from
Fire Poppies? Yes, ma'am. So we've got that one done.
We miss you, Susan.
We need a cross
Did we
stitch
mention
store.
our new cross stitch store in Irmo?
I don't think we have.
I've told a few viewers that when we chit chat about it, if they're South Carolina, we now have the Stitching Kitten, and it's in Irmo, which is very slightly north of Columbia. So it's kind of a midway point for everyone. So now we have, I've been to Panda's Crossing in Malden. We have the Barefoot Needle Art in Surfside, which is right outside Myrtle Beach.
That one.
You'll have to go to that one. And now we have the Stitching Kitten, which my husband has assured me we're going to check it out.
Yep.
So it's exciting.
This is when I started a while ago. It's Bent Creek, Love You Mom. And I was trying to be a little bit extra with it and change out the colors and fabric, but don't know how I feel about it. So I might switch it up. I started with the red and the whites and the blues. I just don't know. Part of me's like, I should have done the called for.
No way, and your mother loves Patreon.
I know. That's what I was going for. And so I started this, and then I just stopped it because I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That was precious. Thank you.
And I think this is that gingerbread 14 count Ada. It looked like gingerbread.
Kind of does look like gingerbread. But maybe the way Ale looks on Lugana almost, but it's that beautiful. Emma, you did a fabulous job.
Thank you.
Don't doubt yourself on that, darling. That's perfect.
Bent Creek, Love You Mom. So I started that one. And then, I love the Bent Creek. They've got a bunch of good patterns. Oh, this one, I don't have the actual whip, so I'll wait on that one.
Which one was that?
The summer.
She has shown that before. That's the hands-on design summer. It's not a typography, but it kind of is with all the words.
The actual picture of it. I just don't have where I stitched it. I started on it. I think it's on the other side of the gingerbread. Actually, I might have it. But that is, it's upside down. So it's hands-on design. Let's talk summer. I really like the colors.
How much of that do you think you have done?
I've got Sweet Summer.
Oh, nice.
And maybe some fireflies.
Those words go by so fast, though, Emma.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So I've got that one. And then this one I really like the colors on this. It's Haunted, designed by Misty Purcell. And I just really, really love these. I'm going to make some Halloween ornaments for my tree. So I started this. This is just a 14 count white Aida. I think it's like the DMC Charles Craft.
Mm-hmm.
So I've started each of the 3 ornaments. So here's the ghost.
Was that a mania?
Yes, ma'am, it was. Then I've got the cat and the crow, and I'm just doing the called for DMC.
You know what would be fun for these, since you're on this white, once you get them stitched, is if we take just like some coffee and a little Q-tip and kind of like blotch it up on some spaces.
Yeah.
We'll just kind of blotch it up like it's old and scary.
Yep, I like it.
Emma loves scary. We have to scare it up.
Love scary and Barbie. That's the both worlds.
I told my husband, I said, Barbie it's like a hype. I said, it's going to be like Emma's hype video.
Oh, I was so excited. Oh my goodness. I was like, I felt my adrenaline crash once the movie was over. I was like, oh goodness. I was so excited.
She left feeling at one with Barbie.
Just at peace. This is one I got at Keepsakes in March when we went. It is Dirty Dishes by the New York Dreamer. I just love this one. It says, the dishes are looking at me dirty again. And I am doing this. I don't know if it's I think it's like a 16 count or 18 count Aida.
It looks like a 16 count. It's a picture this plus.
Yep. So I've gotten that done. Which I kind of miscounted on the wine glass, but I think I was able to fix it to where you can't really notice.
Oh no, it looks great.
Gotten that done. I'm just doing the called for DMC.
Once I started with using a lot of linen and Lugana, I passed my Pictures Plus stash from Aida to Emma.
A lot of fabric.
I had been in some of the Club of the Month for Pictures Plus, which they don't do anymore. And I miss it.
Now I've got all the extra.
She has it.
This is
a few pieces, but not too much.
I actually started this like 3 years ago in college. It's a Day of the Dead by Barbara Tingley for the Petal Pusher. She is on Etsy.
Oh, we love the Petal Pushers.
But with this one, once again, I was in college and I just used whatever DMC I had. So I didn't use any of the called for except maybe the 310 and the Blanc. But I don't know what I used for the rest of the colors. So I'm not sure how I'm going to finish that. And this is just on another, it's 14 count Aida, just a purple fabric you gave me. I'm not sure if it's Picture This Plus.
It's Picture This Plus.
But I started them.
Well, you know, I have the DMC card. The fold out card.
Yeah.
I have the old school one that actually has all the threads.
Yeah,
and I pretty much have a complete set of DMC anyway, but I have the card that we can match.
So that's what we need to do, because this was 3 years ago. I'm like, I don't even know what I had in my stash then. It's like,
and on this shelf, I just keep in clear bins. I've removed the ones that were here because I'm going to show them to you guys. But those are just kitted projects, and these are WIPs. Those are more kitted projects, and then that is a box of ribbon that Emma and I are going to go through.
Yeah,
I don't put that many bows on things. Sometimes I will, but Emma loves to craft with ribbon.
Oh, yes. 100%. So. This is one I got for my birthday a while ago. It is the Cricket Collection, and it is February, which I really like this one. It was
Those are much bigger than you think.
Oh, yes, definitely. These letters are huge.
Oh, so pretty.
So I'm just doing the called for DMC. I did mess up. I think I missed a stitch on the F somewhere. So I started that, and this is just a pink 14 count Aida. I'm not sure what brand. Picture This Plus. I love the Picture This Plus. I feel like it's a softer fabric, which is really nice.
So and you just have so much of it.
Yep. And it was nice from my mother.
Of course.
So I've got that.
Now you're going to have competition for my stash, Emma.
Oh, please no.
She's a new stitcher.
Yes. I didn't start that one. See, it was a good thing going through these WIPs because I found a bunch of stuff I kitted and just not started. So now I'm going to go start on those.
I'm going to make some hard decisions with my WIPs.
This one, I can't show it just because I didn't print off the front page, but it is the Stars and Stripes by Stitching with the Housewives. Started this just on a 14 count. It's a neutral. Got the S done. I'm just doing the called for DMC.
Country Mocha.
Oh, probably is.
Vintage Country Mocha is what that looks like.
So I've got that started.
I love it.
I love Stitching with the Housewives.
And you're doing it on a neutral, not on black.
Yes, yes.
I love that, Emma.
And then this one, see, I forget what I have sometimes. I showed this recently, though. This is the Country Cottage Needleworks, the snowflake stand, which I've got the whole series I'm gonna do, but I've only got part of the snowflake stand done, and I'm not sure which fabric, because you had bought this kitted up for my birthday.
I kitted up for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's a vintage blue Ada from 123.
Love it. So I'm just doing the called for DMC on that as well, and I've got the whole series. So
That's
just
wonderful.
stitching on that. I think I'm down to my last one.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind. I have another one. Like false alarm.
That's okay.
I've got 3 more.
Keep it coming, Emma.
So this one, and this is one I talked about this on an early episode. It is the Posy Collection Fine Needlework Design. So the Charleston Museum actually in their gift shop has little cross stitch kits, because they'll take historical samples and reimagine them into patterns. So I got the Charleston Bouquet. It's a counted cross stitch kit, and it's adapted with the permission by the Charleston Museum, and it's got the little story of which work it was adapted from. I just thought this was super cute, and I'm just doing this on the kit. I'm not sure exactly what floss they use. I think it's a 14 count Ada fabric. I've only started
Like
this.
16 count. Those are small.
Yeah. So I've got the top flower done. The tricky part with this, though, it doesn't really give you a like none of these colors have their numbers or names, so it's kind of just matching up, okay, a light blue versus dark blue, and just hoping you do the right one. It's right here.
Oh, it's an 18 count? Oh, wow.
There
You're
we go,
doing 18 count.
Like, move it on up. Let's see where it says the...
Well, it has the corresponding numbers, so it looks like DMC. It's all DMC.
But these don't have numbers, which was my dilemma.
That's when we have that DMC
Oh, the
card.
matching, boom.
Can I buy you one of
Problem
those?
solved. I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
I need to get one.
Christmas is coming, Emma.
Bags. Coming fast.
Faster than I think. Did the light go off? The cabinet lights were on and it went off.
Oh, spooky.
I hope not.
This one, which I can't show this because I don't have the front page, but it's the Honeybees and Flowers, Please by Stitching with the Housewives. And I am just doing it with the called for DMC on a blue 14 count Ada. I just thought that was super cute.
Flavor. It's white on the other side.
Yep. Cool. But I just really like this one. I'm almost finished. I just need to do some bees, which I did miss a stitch here somehow, but I feel like I'm working around it.
No one would know. We won't tell anyone.
I've just told everybody.
It's just me and you and our closest friends.
And then this last WIP I have is the Witchy Stitcher. It is Bruja. And so I just got this kitted up. It's the DMC, and then it is just a black 14 count Ada. And so I got that part done. So yep. I think I'll have this one finished in time for Halloween, because I really like when it's just one color. I feel like it goes by so much faster. So I've got that. And then those are all my WIPs.
I love it. Now, did we count how many?
No, I counted 15 bags, but then there were several I had. It's probably around 20, because several I had doubles in.
We need one of those clickers like they have at the when you go to a baseball game or whatever, and they're counting how many people are in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll get started. Some of these you guys have seen. I'm also using this as a way to, like I said, I'm going to make some hard decisions. I don't feel like these are that. Some are old. There's a couple that are, when I say old, maybe like 3 or 4 that I'm not finishing because either I don't enjoy the fabric or I don't enjoy the floss. Those will be my hard decisions. But some of these I love. This is one of them. This is Little House Needleworks, Early Americans. And I bought the complete set at Keepsakes in Cincinnati. No, it's in, is it Sharonville? Or is it Cincinnati?
It's Sharonville.
Ohio.
Keepsakes, yep.
And I purchased the whole set when we were there last StitchCon. And this is what I have.
Oh, that looks so good. I love those colors on that fabric.
I love it. I'm getting ready to take down my patriotic decor. Sad face. I'm gonna be, I don't know what at first I was like, I'm gonna do bees, but I do bees early, like in spring, And no one likes to go back in time, right?
Let's break out the Frankensteins and Halloween.
So I'm thinking August is, by the time August is here, we are ready for fall.
Well, it's funny because my younger sister slept over yesterday and we were talking about different seasons. She divides it up. She's like, August, September, October is fall. November, December, January, winter. February, March, April, spring. And then June, July, May, June, July is summer. So I'm like, there you go. August is basically fall.
She's also still in school, so everything revolves around the calendar year for school, which we are getting ready for that. Curriculum has been ordered. Tuition has been paid, and she will be starting back soon. This is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, Carriage House samplings. I have several of these. None of them are complete. This is on Picture This Plus. I don't think I kept the... Oh, I did. It's Bramble. 28 count Lugana. And I have a half a yard.
I love those colors on that.
They showed up so good on this Bramble. And this is the first square.
Looks great.
So I think I'll be bringing that out. Like I said, we have 1 week left of Christmas in July, but I am itching for some fall. All fall August.
All fall, y'all.
This is Farmhouse Christmas by Little House Needleworks. I've been stitching on this, and this is what I have done so far. I did not have a lot of stitching time this week.
Still got a lot done though. I mean, that looks really nice.
I just had a lot going on, and I did so much in the house. Spare bedroom is coming along, or as I call it,
my bedroom.
Grandbaby's bedroom. This was a purchase. This was part of my haul, but I couldn't wait. I have stitched the spring one. I meant to grab that one and I didn't.
Oh, dang.
I think it's around the corner in that.
I can check.
One of those, you know, where I keep my finishes in these drawers. I think there's one that's spring, but this is Winter in My Garden, and it's a Mirabilia. And I purchased that this week or last week, received it from 123 Stitch. And I'm doing this on 28 count Lugana in Ale. And this is what I have so far.
Is it on this color fabric or what color fabric?
It's okay if you can't find it. I'll just, because I have the drawers divided up, so if you're in a fall drawer, it's, I have a whole spring drawer. Yeah. That's okay if you can't find it.
Next episode.
So I have that, because it's also these little side drawers have stuff in them too.
Oh.
Did you look in the side drawer? She's in them.
Which, these? Oh yeah, I looked
the
at
little
these.
tiny side drawer.
Because this is the spring drawer.
There's more things in it though, right? I have that one. Let's see. This is Stitching with the Housewives. This is the August month to month, and I'm doing this on Fabric Flare, and it's like it's okay, baby. I'll find it later. This is Fabric Flare, and it's got pine board. Looks like shiplap, but I don't think that's.
Oh, it's nice. I like that one.
And it's linen. So I really like their linen. It's pretty easy to see. So that's a WIP. Oh, we're keeping with the theme. Will I finish any of the barns? No one knows. This is the November Stitching with the Housewives month to month. And it is the Fabric Flare. Oh, it's whitewash board. And that's what I have for the November. I have, this one is fun. I love Clouds Factory. I don't think I printed the final.
I like this one.
The thing about these is there is so much to print. Let's see if I feel like maybe I did print the cover sheet, but maybe not. It's the Fabulous Women in History Cloud Factory. I got small start on. Oh, this is when I was trying to.
Oh yeah, little floss drops.
It's not for me, guys. This is Picture This Plus Memory.
I love that
Which
color.
is pretty. And I'm just using all the called for colors. So it should be about this big.
Love it.
And it's
I
women
like
in
that.
history, and you can also, it comes like with the main pattern, and then you can add, they've added like maybe 4 or 5 women in history that you can purchase. And I think with the original one, like you got one for free, one of the extras. So you can actually place them into your, where'd you put this back in the bag? I forgot. You can actually replace some of the women if maybe one means more to you struck a corner.
I was just looking, is this designed by J.K. Rowling, like the Harry Potter author?
No. It is J.K. Rowling.
Oh, I was like, what? She does cross stitch?
No. That is J.K. Rowling. And this is Baltimore. And this was a ink circles and a cherry wood designs. It was a collaboration. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, I really like those.
Ink circles did one side, cherry wood did the other side. And I kitted this up. I specifically remember I was at Fire Poppies. And this is on Valor. I already had because again, I was in those clubs when they had them. It's a teeny tiny start. But I'm so excited over this one. I had to put something in it. So that's Baltimore. Again, love it. So cute and not too scary. This was a Mania.
Oh, gotta love Mania.
Start. I think there are 2 Mania starts on here. Miss Mary Mack,
like that
La-di-da. And the border was a killer. No reference to Halloween. But maybe. So I did that one just a little bit. Doing it on 28 count Murky. That is my very favorite fabric for Halloween. Did the Nevermore Squareology hands-on design and just another button company. That was from Mania. Maybe that's where all my whips came from.
That's where a majority of mine came from. Oh, that looks so good.
And this is just, I already had this. I'm not sure what the fabric is. I picked it up at Fire Poppies, but I like it. See this is kind of what I was thinking for yours. If we use the coffee, just like with the Q-tip, and we'll kind of get this.
Like a hand-dyed effect.
I mean, it's white, but we'll still get, not like a hand-dyed effect, but just like a dirty. Like it's old and dirty and ready for Halloween, Emma. I love this one. I started this years ago, and shame on me. I did just a little tiny bit and put it away, but I love Glendon Place is one of my all-time favorites. And this is Spooktown Square. So they all came as individual, like you got this in a pattern and then you get a set. So
I love that. Even just looking at the back of this, the barber shop and poltergeist posters.
this is how it would come.
Like, that's so cute.
So I have the whole set. And I started it. And I don't know why I put it down, but I shouldn't have. It's on Crystal Nocturne. Why can't I say that correctly? Ada, 16 count. It's gonna be a big one.
That's huge.
And this is what I have. Glendon Place, she also really likes the back stitching, which brings, it really does bring everything to life. Look at the little,
That looks so good.
I guess since it's Halloween, he'd be a rat,
Yeah,
not a mice.
were-rat.
But this is a big old piece. And I need to get to it. Every time I pick it up, I think of she's now a teenager, but it's been a while since I've had this. In 2018. So I guess she was 10 when I bought it. And she was always like, do it for my room. So I love that. Let's see, we have
I like that project bag. That one's cute.
this one. Dot Goose.
Super cute.
Cute. Jolly Jack, All Through the Night. Another itty bitty pattern. Maybe that's cute. I think my hang up on this is I started it. I wasn't completely thrilled with the fabric. I don't know why.
I think it looks really good.
It's a vintage country mocha.
Yeah, I really like that.
It's pretty close to a finish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously.
Yeah. Just finish
It's
up
almost
the pumpkin.
and some
Greenery.
So I have that. Let's see if I have another one. Oh yeah. And a little bird's nest. This one is, let's see, it's a Lila Studio Seasons Blessings. And I'm doing the fall one.
I love that.
It's cute. I got off somewhere, but you know, when I get off, I just keep going. That's my toxic habit.
That's what I do too.
My
If I
toxic
could fix
trait,
it,
is that what they call it?
Yeah, the
My toxic
I don't know what the youngins call it now. There's another word for it.
I think, again, I just wasn't 100% about this fabric. And that's a pretty big bird.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the fabric looks really nice, so it's very good for fall. And like the colors still stand out pretty well.
I think it's because I separated from the murky. And now everything else, I'm like, it doesn't quite,
It's not the same.
you know. Maybe murky's a little scary. Maybe the grandchildren will prefer vintage country mocha. And some of these have super special project bags. Ziploc. This is Bent Creek, and I have the entire set. It's the haunted house. This is the first one, and then you get the little houses separately. And I think one is the basement. And I started this on Ancient, and I'm telling you, I put it down because I don't like it on this fabric.
I love that fabric.
I love the fabric, but I don't like this on that fabric. Oh, he's upside down. I was like, that's not very much room for a house. It's Ancient. Picture this plus.
I don't know. I feel like I like it still. I feel like it's like the green still stands out.
Everything stands out.
Yeah.
I don't know. The more I stitched it, the more I was like,
And you figure the rooms and stuff, this gray part will be majority like covered. I can't talk right
but see,
now
I
for
like
some
the gray
reason.
part.
Oh, well then.
I don't think it'll be much
it'll
because
be
the
fine.
house is open. Remember, you're just
Oh,
stitching
see, I couldn't see if that was like a
the.
full coverage.
In essence, no.
Mhm.
Things are in the house, but the
Yeah.
house is open
like a
because
Barbie
that's the
house.
one I like. Okay. Not Ken's. We won't ruin anything though. We might have already ruined it, but I hope not. Let's see what we have next. This is in a Charlie Housewives
I love that
bag that I
That's
picked
so
up
cute.
at Fat Quarter Shop. They had a special on the bags. And I think I have shown this before. This is their Dapper Doodads. They do like the Winter Village, the Christmas Village. And it's a WIP.
I love that blue on that fabric.
This is a mushroom Lugana, I believe is what that is. Let's see if I have any more starts in my bag, but I don't think so. Oh, this one could be. This is their Christmas Village. But this is these, it's called for white, so I did white, but I just purchased it, I think, at Michael's, and this is the, like, stiffest Lugana. Is that Lugana?
It looks like it.
Yeah. Stiffest Lugana in history.
Oh, but that looks so good so far.
But I didn't like it because they did it on white, but I did like the fact that, like, these are just a little creamy. The snowflakes. In person, they really do stand out.
Yeah.
And then this makes a little banner. So that's where I am with that. And those are Stitching with the Housewives. Emma, are you keeping account?
Always.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, I left the... I don't know what I did with that. I found actually a strand of the... When I was out to continue this Silver Creek Samplers Christmas list.
Oh, yeah, I have that one.
I don't know what the world I did with it. I think this is Felds. What was the name of this? Feldspar. Nope. Oh, this is French. Demoiselle.
I love it.
This is where I'm at. And I ran out of the deep fennel, and when I was cleaning, I found deep fennel.
Maybe it's with the, is that classic
Cleaned
color
off
works?
Yeah. But I had it sitting out.
Oh, it's under this. We'll find it.
And then we'll get home like, oh, I found some deep fennel.
No, I'll be like, oh my gosh.
That is not your haul, Emma. This is Picture This Plus Nessie, which is one of my all-time favorite blues. It's coming off a little brighter than it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is Lizzie Kate. And the one I started on was Cold Hands, the snow story.
So cute. I love the snowman.
But I'm going to do the whole set.
Mm-hmm.
After Christmas, I do decorate for winter, even though we get very little winter. I can't remember the last time we even had a snow flurry.
Been a long time. Last time I remember was like high school.
Yeah. I think you might have been in college.
Mm-hmm.
Were you still in high school? Like the last time?
No, I don't know if I was here.
Yeah. This is down Santa Claus Lane Leisure Arts Book, and I'm doing the Americana Santa. And again, this is the stiffest. I'm going to start it over. This is going to be a permanently retired WIP fabric. I'll set that one separately. Sweet Wing Studio, which I adore her. Stand Firm,
I love
Abraham
that one.
Lincoln. And I started this with Mania. And again, I think it was my fabric. It's my fabric choice. I've got to start over. Because I did it on L, but look how I was using the called fors and the words basically disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set things separately when they're retired. Oh, this was another WIP from Mania. It was the freebie from, it's the little pumpkin guy. Was that Plum Street?
Oh, yeah. It was Plum Street.
That one's not getting retired. Pumpkin, what was it? Cafe? He's a coffee guy. He's a coffee pumpkin. I'm going to set the ones separately that I know I just don't, I enjoyed the patterns, but they've got to change over the end of one bucket.
So that was 15, right? I think you did 15 per. But then there were some bags that had extras. So.
I'm gonna get organized after this, Emma. My room's organized. Next, this is Stitching with the Housewives. The reason I haven't finished this one, which I'm gonna because I'm too far, it's Shadow Picture This Plus Ada, but for whatever reason, I bought it in 16 count. I go with Ada in the dark fabrics to make it easier. So why would I pick 16 count and make it harder? I made it harder on myself.
It looks like you're almost done with that one, though.
I am almost done. I was going to see if I had the... Here we go. It's Trick or Treat. Stitching with the Housewives.
Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah. I think that'll be a quick finish.
Yeah, I don't have much left at all. And since her skirt is that black buffalo check, I'm just stitching the white.
Smart. I love it.
So I will finish that one, but that's what slowed me down is that 16 count for the dark. I need to just stick with what works. Quit trying to reinvent the wheel. I love this fabric. Picture This Plus Eek. See, bobbins are even neater than that. And this is, I fell in love with this at Fire Poppies. La-di-da, Something Wicked.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I think I saw that at Keepsakes. I almost
did
got
you?
it.
And they have like a whole, like ones that kind of went with them. This isn't a start, but I'll go ahead and show it to you.
I haven't seen that one.
Isn't that cute? And then I have found in a magazine.
Oh, her shoes.
So it's all the same. It's all la-di-da. So I did stick those all together because I want to do them all on this, which is Eek by Picture This Plus. And that's where I am.
I love that fabric.
I do too. So I stuck them all in the same bag.
Way to do it.
So this one I will continue on because I do enjoy it on that fabric. So that's a good one. Maybe I'll hand them to you to
Like,
we
oh
can,
no, they're in my pile now.
we can, with my deep fennel.
Oh.
I told her I was rearranging the craft room and I had a large vintage dresser here that I moved to the spare bedroom. But underneath it, I had found one of my older Christmas, like the hardback pattern books.
Mm-hmm.
And she came over for dinner and I was like, Emma, I found this and now you are not in trouble.
I was like,
She's like, I didn't realize I was in trouble. I said, I'd been looking for it. And I kept thinking, if I don't find that, it's because Emma Kay has it.
Like, oh goodness.
I was like, whew, Emma, you dodged a bullet with that one.
Dodged a bullet. Didn't even know that was there.
This was in a magazine. It says, welcome to our haunted home.
Ooh, I like that.
Look how easy that'll be to finish.
I need to find that magazine.
That is, oh, here you go. 2019 special edition. And it's the one right here.
Ooh, yeah. I wonder if I have that one. I found a few. I was going through some stuff.
If
And
not, I
I
bet
found
you
like
could find
7
them on.
Halloween magazines for cross stitch.
And that's my favorite Murky. I've got to finish that one.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take no time.
Easy peasy.
Some of these, maybe I need an easy peasy pile, as Emma would say. Oh, this one has my heart in this bag. I love this bag, but this bag has nothing to do with it. I picked up this bag at StitchCon. Is this the black
I like
cat?
that one. No, this is, because I have one similar. It doesn't, it's Lynn X Stitches
Oh, yeah.
Creates.
Look how big that bag is.
Mm-hmm.
So this pattern has been at the top of the pile for several, I don't know how many Halloweens now. And it is a Glendon Place. Her patterns are books sometimes, but that's when you know they're just the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
This is Phantom Plantation.
Wow.
This is
Spooky.
amazing. And I do work on this one quite a bit. And it has a lot of backstitch.
Mm-hmm.
This is on, oh no, that's the, do you want to show them that for the bag?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the name of my
Stitches Creates.
fabric. Maybe this is the feldspar. Also, I used to have these very, see, this is really my easiest organization.
Mm-hmm.
It is. These floss bags with the bobbins in them. But these hoops, I can't find them now any bigger than 3 inches.
Oh.
I saw a video, someone had one that was like 6 inches. If anyone knows where to get these little, they're like binder clips, but they're the bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone has any idea, would love that. But this is a Pictures Plus linen, and maybe this is the, I want to say the feldspar. I like it because it has like, it looks almost dirty.
Yeah.
But it's blue.
You've gotten a lot of that done.
I do. And it's one of my favorites. But look at when you put that back stitching in.
It really makes it pop.
Everything comes to life.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, I like the swamp monster.
So, sorry.
That looks so good.
I love it. That's going back to the top of the pile.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why I didn't do the other Glendon Place. I try to,
One at a time.
maybe not one at a time, but I try to finish one. It's like the Praiseworthy Stitches, the big one. And I have several kitted up, but I try to finish one before I start one. This I have somehow bent.
Pink circles.
Pink circles, the 99 bottles, which I'm thinking once again won't be done this Christmas. Sorry, husband. I love you so much. This is ale, which is the perfect color fabric for 99 bottles of beer. And I do have
Oh,
one.
I love that.
It's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
Really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
They really stand out.
And she actually has this page, which is like the key to the beer. Because they're actual bottles of
wow.
beers that are brewed.
That's awesome.
So she includes that. Again, that's ink circles. 99 bottles. I'll let Emma Kay help me.
Put this all back in the bag.
Thank you, ma'am. Another favorite, will be my main focus as soon as this Christmas in July is over. It's on 20 count Murky, Praiseworthy Stitches. It is The Buzzards Roost In. Of course, I'm using my handy dandy Murky. This is so close to a finish. I want this finished and framed ASAP. Sorry.
Oh, yes. I remember this one. Because it's really just the trees.
It's the trees, and then I have to add the back stitching, like in these guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's like cobwebs, and there may be some buttons.
For everything else, do you just backstitch like as you go?
This one didn't have any. This one didn't have any back stitching. This is Praiseworthy Stitches, not Glendon Place. But it does have, like I said, cobwebs and things I need to add.
Mm-hmm.
I just add those at the end because I'm afraid that I'm going to catch it like on my ring or something while I'm stitching. So that is a favorite, not going anywhere. This is another favorite. This is a Mirabilia. She always will have my heart. I'm stitching this on Constitution 30 count linen by Primitive Hair.
Oh, I love the primitive hair.
What a beauty. I'm using all the called fors because I think everything she designs is just as it should be. This is how large the fabric is. And this is where I am.
Love it. It's super detailed even already.
No.
You can really see the waves in her dress.
And I told Emma this pattern, of course, is no longer available, and it goes for a small fortune on eBay. So I told Emma when I'm finished, this pattern will be hers.
I love it.
Of course, now there's another stitcher in the family. No, I've already promised it. I know.
Like we can share.
I've already promised it. Lizzie Kate. This is Jingles on Gingerbread. Picture this plus Lugana. And I have one finished and a whole long way to go. But at least those seem like little finishes. This is eventually what I will end up with. And I have completed Tingles.
Oh yeah.
And I can't wait to.
Yeah, each of them individually look like they'd be pretty quick finishes.
Yeah. And you feel like you're getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And this is in one of the Cricklewood crossings, the tall bags. I really do enjoy those. Thank you, Emma. You're like my own personal Vanna. I love it. This is the Christmas pie from August 2023. Just Cross Stitch magazine.
Super cute.
And this was actually, I might make that an ornament. I had started Jingles on this fabric and just didn't enjoy it.
Oh, I would definitely make that like a little ornament.
So this is where I'm at.
Super cute.
I want to finish that this week. I didn't get much stitching at all done this week. But I moved a lot of furniture.
Yeah, got a lot of organization done, a lot of floss done.
I started Praiseworthy Stitches going to Grandma's. Even though, like I said, I'm going to Mimi's. Super excited. This is on Picture This Plus. Looks like Nessie.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And this is what I have done, which is actually this little carriage right there. I just have a teeny bit done.
No, I love it.
So that is fun. So I did that one day. I don't remember, probably 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's the one I forgot to show last week.
Yep.
That's it. I haven't worked any more on this, but this is a year at Hawk Run Hollow Carriage House samplings.
Oh, yeah, I remember this one.
This was my football project. Which it probably still will be. I'll just start March, and whenever it starts in that way on Sundays,
Get some stuff done.
you get some stitching. There'll be one more row on the bottom.
That's awesome.
These are sweet.
That's going to be a pretty big
It really is. They're all cute like that. This is on linen, and it's Picture This Plus. And I don't think I kept before FlossTube, I wasn't that great at keeping my...
Same here, like I didn't write anything down. I don't know what fabric I used or anything, and now I'm just like...
We were winging it. This is Mushroom Madonna, and it is the series, the Little House Needleworks Calendar Girls.
Oh, I love these ones.
This is my oldest WIP. But she's not going into retirement because I love her. And this is where, actually, it was in Malden Panda's Crossing where she cut this fabric for me.
Looks so good.
That's where I'm at. It's gonna be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not even halfway yet. So it's gonna be a long one, but this fabric is very long. So that's, I'm looking forward to that one. She's not going in retirement.
Definitely need to get it framed at some point.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is out of a magazine, and I don't have the magazine. I have it, but I didn't. I don't know how I separated this from the magazine. And it was actually Edgar Allan Poe. It was a scene. Do you remember that? Actually, I stitched it one Shark Week. It's on Murky. And you can kind of see the tree.
Yeah.
The tombstone. It's a lot of full coverage. I'll have to find that. I really like this Murky. It's linen, and look how dirty that looks.
Very spooky.
It was in a Just Cross Stitch magazine Halloween edition. I'll try to
find it and put it.
I need to find it so I can stick it with this so that I can actually finish it. That'd be fun. Let's see where we're going. Oh, love this one. Clouds Factory, My Presidents. Let's see, this is on Pictures Plus Relic. It's a 28 count Lugana. It's a very large piece, and I think I made it to John Quincy Adams.
I love the way the colors pop on the fly.
I do too. At first I was worried about the white because I felt like it wasn't too bright, but it really is when you're looking at it. But that's going to be so fun. By the time, I wonder how many more presidents we'll have by the time I finish this.
Oh goodness, you'll have to keep adding.
And they do that. They add, you can purchase them separately. Like I have a little item. And they come out with and it's free once you bought the main one. Whenever there's a new president, there's a new download.
Oh, I like
Clouds
that.
Factory.
Keeping up with it.
Love it. Oh, and we're to the end of the box.
Oh.
This one is a Mirabilia, and I said I was going to look up her name. I have her downstairs, and I don't have her name. It's some kind of little, it's an ocean, it's a sea one.
Like a mermaid?
She's sitting on the water. I don't know. It's a Mirabilia. I'll have to look it up. I think this is Whirlpool.
I love that fabric.
Looks so good. I want to say something of the sea.
Look it up and put it in the description.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to find it. I mean, I did find it. I ran across it when I was looking through my Mirabilias the other day. And I meant to grab it and I forgot. This is a Stitcher with the Housewives calendar crates. And this is the one for Easter. It's April calendar crates.
Cute, cute.
And I think I changed some colors on this one. It's on the Shadow Ada Picture This Plus.
Oh, I love that. I love shadow. I might need to get some.
It's so easy to stitch on. But it has a different material. That chalkboard, you know how that's kind
it's like stiffer, I think. Okay.
So I think that the Picture This Plus Shadow, the Ada in general for Picture This Plus, I think frames up more like linen. It's not so Ada-ish. Nothing's wrong with Ada.
Just preference.
Yep.
Oh, I love that fabric.
This is cute. This is a Picture This Plus. I don't think I kept I changed the color of the whole bunny, which she is a bunny and a half. She is a large bunny. Spring Fling.
Super cute.
And I don't think I kept the picture of this plus. It's one of their crystals, so it has some sparkle to it, and it's almost more of like a peachy pink, don't you think? But look at the size of that bunny head.
He's huge. That was a lot.
But look how close I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm literally almost done.
Gotta put that on the top of the WIP pile.
See?
Yeah.
Like
Just some
fill
greenery
in,
and yeah.
and then I'm done. But I think the issue with this is that I'm a seasonal stitcher.
Oh.
And so if I don't have it stitched by the end of Easter, like, look at that. This is I'm in the Fat Quarter Shop Club, Stitching with Housewives. This is their spring stitching seasons with the Housewives is what it's called. Hello Spring. And I'm stitching this on the pine board. But the pine board and I have a little bit of a not happy relationship. Look how it frays.
Oh.
Just, it'd be cute, I guess, if you wanted to finish something flat and you needed some of that fray. But just when you're stitching with it, I'm constantly cutting strings and hoping that it doesn't go
all the way.
All the way. So
get some masking tape, painter's tape.
I'm gonna have to get.
I
think the medical tape actually works really well on it and doesn't tear up the fabric.
Ooh,
so I'm close to a finish. I need to finish it. I just was angry at the fabric. So this we have another not happy relationship with this. How this is turning out. Hands-on design. More chocolate bunnies.
Oh yeah, I love this one. I love a chocolate bunny. Oh goodness, that's my favorite Easter thing.
And I went ahead and I purchased all of the sulky. Okay, so I think this is my problem. I went with just a spare, it's Lugana, I want to say it's 28 count. And so it told me to use 2 threads instead of 1 because it's 28, but and maybe it's just me. I feel like it's bulky. I feel like it's bulky stitching.
I kind of like that it's bulky though. I like how it stands out.
But I tried it with the 1 strand and it was like, you couldn't see it.
No, I like it. I think it needs to
So that's why I'm not finishing it, is because I need to do it on a different fabric. But I'm going to put that down here with the changing it up whips.
Switching it up.
This one I started. I love the fabric, but I changed the color on the roof and I hate it. Country Cottage, Needleworks, Main Street.
Oh, I love the Country
Cottage
Cottage work series.
I do too. This fabric is amazing. It's Picture This Plus. It's I believe it's an even weave. It's Lugana 28 count. And it's mintish. And that is my start, but I don't enjoy the colors. So I'm going to put this down here because I'm going to switch that up. See, this is really being helpful.
Yeah, getting organized. It really helped me. I didn't even realize I had some of these whips. I was like, oh my goodness.
And some I see that are so close, and why in the world am I waiting? This is the Hands-On Design.
I love
these series. Cool Beans series, I believe it's called. And I have all of them, and this is on Pictures Plus Opal and Cashel, which I thought was a beautiful fabric because it does look kind of to me like coffee spilled, and that's all I have so far.
I love it.
It's a mania start, and I can't remember if I started it, if there's a reason I didn't.
I feel like you started one before in a different fabric. You gave me a little, it was completed of the coffees.
Because I originally started them doing individuals, and then I decided that I really wanted to do the set. But, oh, and I have a Witchy Stitcher. In fact, I think this was the original.
Oh my goodness, love it.
I think this is the one that I bought, and then you were like, what in the world? I think I have. See if you can find the big picture.
Oh,
it's called the Chopping Mall, and I'm doing this on 20 count Lugana Nocturne. And this is a Lugana. I think that I did this too close to the edge. So that's why I stopped.
Let me see. No, I don't think so. It doesn't really go out much further.
I think this is right here.
Oh, I thought it was right there.
Maybe it's the second one.
Maybe. We'll have to look at it.
But it is the chopping maul, which is available on her Etsy.
I can see like little pieces, but it's got some of the pattern.
Yeah, this kind of shows like a little piece of the roof.
But
it's all old
cool.
school. I can show this one from afar. You order it and you get like the, I think they came in pieces. It was a stitch along, but I purchased it once they were all together.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get all the individual, but they were old school, like The Shining and
Friday the 13th. I just saw Jason.
So these were kind of the old school monsters, but I think I stopped because I think I'm too close to the edge. Look how good that red looks on that.
I wonder if it's tall enough or if you needed to restart it, just doing it on the opposite side of the fabric. I've had to do that with a couple patterns.
Problem is, it may not look like a lot, but that was like...
Oh, yeah. Her patterns are definitely... I mean, even with the Stephen King house, the different rooms, it's that border of the house is very intricate. But it looks so good when it's finished.
And that is a dot goose. Love it. Love it. Oh, and it has ghost. We'll show them the ghost on the inside. That's super cute. That's one of my older dot goose.
I love it.
Hands-on design. I'm doing all of these, and I think I'm almost finished. These are her Scary Apothecary.
Ooh.
And this is another, I think this is Feldspar, I think is the name of it. It's a linen, Pictures Plus. It's the other one that's dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Looks dirty because that was one of my favorites. So I've stitched several of them.
Oh my goodness.
They don't really have to be even because I'm going to cut them out and use them as a banner. That's the one I'm still working on. Skeleton polish.
I love it.
Some of these though, look at all the stitching.
Yeah.
Some went fast, that went fast, this went not fast.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna look so good.
And she uses Krynic, which I love Krynic. So I think that could probably have that finished maybe sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, definitely by this fall.
Oh no, this is my oldest WIP. It's a Glendon Place.
Love it.
It's on a mystery Pictures Plus Ada.
Oh, I remember this one.
And I decided to do something special for this one. It's called A Ghostly Gathering. I'm using a blue Ada, but I purchased this glow in the dark.
They make glow in the dark
DMC, at least they did. And I purchased it in a whole, like, that's not coming in. It says E940.
I'm gonna look that up. I need it.
And then this is what I have so far.
Those are adorable. Oh my
And again,
goodness.
she loves the back stitching, but it really brings everything to life. So I need to finish that. I think that's something the grandbabies would like to look at. Don't you?
I think so.
So that is my oldest book. I say that again. This is a stitch along from Fat Quarter Shop, and it was last year, I believe. Printed it in black and white, but that's the Boo Crew.
I love that one. I
And
think I have that one too.
I like this. This is Da Vinci. Picture This Plus. 28 count Madonna. And I think I was really good for like the bee.
Oh, that ghost is adorable.
Really cute. But look at that fabric. Let's just admire the beauty of purple and orange.
Beautiful.
I love that. So that is the Boo Crew. And it was Stitch Along Fat Quarter Shop exclusive. I love it. Oh, this is another super favorite. I put this away because I stitched one thing backwards. It's supposed to be like the top one or the bottom one. I stitched on the top one. But it's a pretty easy fix. And this is Ink Circles. Another Year Creeps By. And the cool thing is you look close, like that skeletons, there's eyeballs, just some kind of like needles, bones, so they're all scary.
I love that one. I haven't seen that one.
I love that one. I'm not sure I've seen anyone stitching this one. This is on, it's a linen, but I think I don't know who it is. I think I just picked it up.
Mm.
See, I started with this. This is actually needs to be over here. But I think I started it backwards somehow. And it is the bone.
I love that.
Bone one. So it is this one. This square. The border is a little tricky with the ins and outs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what I did. I did an out when it was supposed to be an in. It's something that's recoverable though.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know why I just sat it down. Oh, nope. Maybe this is the oldest one. I love this one though. It is a Mirabilia. I needed a super big.
I didn't know they made those versions that big. That's pretty cool.
Needed a super big one. Mirabilia. And it is the, let's see if we can find the name, Shakespeare's Fairies.
That's nice. I love that one.
And I'm doing this on, I have it all kitted up. And I'm doing this on a Picture This Plus Ada. But I did not keep the color. Can't remember if maybe I bought this one at Panda's Crossing. I'm trying to see which way is straight, I don't know.
That looks so good.
I need to get on that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, Mirabilia, is that how you say it? Mirabilia? I don't know. But lately, she's really been calling to me. Mm-hmm. Not personally. This was Emma and I stitch along, but Emma didn't start because I didn't have the fabric. I know. Silver Creek Sampler. This is right down your alley.
Mm-hmm. Coastal Cola.
See the, it says Coastal Cola, but I don't see it on the.
Yeah, some of the Silver Creeks, it's not. I'm gonna say. Yep, it's Coastal Cola.
Oh, love it. This is a Picture This Plus, and it is, I believe, Nessie.
Mm-hmm. I just love how the seagull is.
I just love that red that they use. What's the red they use?
Oh goodness. They've got a lot. There's Cinnabar. There's.
Let's see.
Red.
It's not. It's a.
Oh, you're talking about for class or Weeks Dye?
It is the Weeks Dye Works. Mm-hmm. The Cinnabar. But I love it because it's just such a weathered red. That's perfect for the coast. It's all weathered. Emma's gonna start that one
as soon as I get the fabric. You know, order that.
I have shown this before. It's the Frosted Pumpkin.
I love
the Picture This Plus Ariel. And I messed up on one of the stitches. It was too high.
Yeah, but the buildings. Again,
it's recoverable, but I tend to put things in timeout when I do that. I should probably put myself in timeout. And I went back and forth with this one, whether I think I'm going to complete it.
You should. I think it's easy because it's the top of the roof. If you just make the bottom even, it'll even itself out.
I think I'm to my last one. And it is this year's Stitch Along at Fat Quarter Shop. Let's see if I printed. I printed the first page. I have them all, but I don't think I printed the completed.
Oh, that's so cute. I haven't seen that one. I need to go to their thing.
I was even organized.
Look at that. I love classic colorworks.
I do too. I think this is Pistachio. Picture This Plus 28 count Lugana. And I have his teeny tiny bat wing. At least I started. It's because I took this one when we went. I took it to StitchCon, but we stayed with my daughter and her husband and my grandbaby for a little while. And I'm telling you, if the grandbaby's there, you're not stitching because you're holding baby because you want to. So I took it and did not stitch a bit on it. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
What's our grand total, Emma?
A lot.
It is a lot.
Close to 80. I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah. Together. So I think I'm just going to go through those. I have the one set to the side now that it's either fabric or floss or something that just doesn't agree with me. But but most of them did. So we got to get on it.
Yeah.
Next week will be our regularly scheduled program with our finale of Christmas in July.
Yes.
We're still going strong on the Hallmark.
Yep. New episode or new movie tonight.
It is. I keep thinking it's Sunday. It's Saturday. We're filming early since this is a special episode. And we're going to try to upload it and see how long. I think we're into an hour 25. It's not as bad as I thought. That's good. I'm starving, so I think we're going to go eat. But again, thank you so much for liking and subscribing and following and find us on Instagram. I try to post something almost daily.
Yeah.
But I think I'm pretty active on Instagram, and I'd love to chat with you over there. And we will see you guys next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye.